Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about the fragrances that in my collection I associate more with the spring season. I usually wear just whatever I feel like when I'm in the mood, despite what kind of year it is. I don't fully take that into consideration. I just wear what I'm in the mood for. For example, the other day I wore Tuscan leather. It's not in this list because I don't associate typically with spring, but I wear it all year round whenever I feel like it. But in this video I'm going to kind of mention the fragrances that remind me more spring associated, that I will definitely be reaching for in the next couple of months. So we're going to go through. The first one I'm going to talk about is by Abel. Abel is an all-natural brand. They're based in Amsterdam. There's two that I find associations with spring and I will definitely be wearing in the next few months. The first one is White Vetiver. This one is a very clean vetiver fragrance with the note of lime. So it's zesty, it's bright, it's just really nice, it's refreshing. I love the lime note and the cleanness of the vetiver. It's very smooth, very clean. Just really, I enjoy it a lot. Perfect for spring and summer in my opinion. You can see how much I've got through already despite not having it that long. I really enjoy that one. The next one from Abel that I will also reach for, that I don't own yet, but I can show you what it will look like. This is a 15ml travel spray that they do. I just purchased one called Golden Neroli. This one I'm holding here is Cobalt Amber, which I associate more with cold weather because this one's based around vanilla, it's sweeter. But Golden Neroli is really beautiful fragrance. It's unisex, but it has florals. There's neroli. There's a kind of a matcha tea accord. It's just lovely. There's a ylang ylang in there. It's kind of smooth, sweet, creamy. There's a natural musk isolate where they extract a natural isolate from clary sage essential oil, and it produces this natural soft muskiness that's really nice. But the matcha tea and the ylang ylang and the florals, the way they combine it just smells amazing. I really like it. So I bought myself a 50ml miniature of Golden Neroli because last week they had a 50% off sale on Scratches and Dint bottles. So yeah, I picked a miniature of that up. I'm looking forward to wearing that one. I really enjoy that one. While we're on the conversation of vetiver, I will also mention Hemingway. This particular bottle was given to me for free. I didn't have to pay for this one, but I really like it. So I'm really happy it's in my collection. This one is more of a complex vetiver, whereas the Abel is kind of a light vetiver with citrus, lime kind of notes. This one is more masculine, it's darker, it's more earthy, it's kind of leathery. A little bit of a ginger kind of note in the opening. So yeah, vetiver I associate more with kind of spring kind of season. I actually think it's versatile in terms of all year round really. Probably wouldn't reach for it in summer, but spring, autumn, winter. But I'm definitely going to be wearing it in spring. I do have a kind of association with that with the season. Next up on the list is by Kilian's Sacred Wood. This is built around sandalwood, that's it. It's all sandalwood. I was a little bit cheeky. I unscrewed the refill and I poured in a shit ton of real Mysore sandalwood. So mine is loaded with pure Mysore sandalwood blended in there, just to give it a little bit more of a quality kind of notch up. So yeah, Sacred Wood. Sandalwood for me, best suited to spring and autumn. So I wore this one this week actually. Really like this one. If you like sandalwood, it's one to check out. I believe it might be discontinued now, so it might be a little bit harder to get hold of. Next up on the list is a designer fragrance, Narciso Rodriguez for Him EDP. This is the Eau de Parfum version for men, and this one is great. It's a clean, slightly floral-like musk. It smells futuristic to me. This is what a future civilization smells like in my brain. Really good, I really like it, and it's definitely spring to me. Yeah, perfect for the spring. I like wearing this one, I still enjoy it. It's a great designer fragrance. Narciso Rodriguez for Him EDP. The next one I associate more with springtime, although I wear it all year round, is Madrona by Matriarch. I've used about this much of it, so I have this much left, should I say. This one I wear all the time. It's probably my most worn from that brand. This one has a beautiful lavender note it's 100% natural, but the lavender is the best lavender I've smelled personally in a fragrance. It is like dried, herbal, sun-baked lavender from a field. There's a little bit of a... I imagine it in my mind as like a violet note, but there's actually iris in here. And that hint of an iris note works beautifully with the lavender. There's also a vetiver base, so it's built around lavender and vetiver, and it smells amazing. I really like this one, but this is definitely spring to me. If I had to pick a perfect season for it, I associate more with spring, although in my opinion it would be year-round. Also from the same brand, Kazimi. Again, kind of all year round. I would be happy wearing that in all 4 seasons, to be honest. But if I had to kind of associate one season, I would probably lean towards spring. This is built around multiple different natural roses. They're very dark rose. There's an oudi note, so there's a dark woody kind of base. There's a ton of stuff in here. It's aromatic, it's dark, it's slightly spiced, it's woody, and it's a masculine rose. It's unisex, a woman can easily wear it, but this doesn't smell like a rose soap or a rose hand lotion or a pink rose or a girly rose. This is a deep, dark rose, and it smells great. Yeah, I like wearing this one. That's why I have a 100ml bottle of it. I might actually sell my 50ml. If anyone wants to buy a 50ml off me, this 100ml is going to last me ages with my collection. So I have a full 100ml and I have a 50ml. So if you want to buy the 50ml off me, put me in an offer. I can only post it to the UK because this 100ml is going to last me forever. But that one is great for the spring. Next on the list is Rasei Fort's Kolonya. This one's really nice. This one was given to me for free for a review, but I appreciate it because it smells really good and I like it. I'm a fan of Rasei Fort's work. This one's lovely. Luca Turin gave it a 5-star review. There's an iris-like tonality to it, despite it not having iris. You get hints of petitgrain and kind of mix of florals and herbs, and there's kind of a vanillic, sweet, soft undertone to it. Really, really nice blend, kind of hard to describe. But this is spring in a bottle, in my opinion. Spring and summer, perfect. Really, really nice, I enjoy it, it's quite comforting. Love it, good stuff. Sticking with Rasei Fort, his main brand is Fort Manle. I liked 3 of them so much I purchased 3 bottles myself. 2 are in this list. 1 I don't quite associate with spring, which is Bozhnikov, but I wear that all the time. These 2 I feel more spring appropriate. This one is Fatih Sultan Mehmed. This one is kind of clean, slightly soapy. There's a tulip accord, there's kind of clean florals, it's ambergris, there's a soapiness and an incensiness. Really, really beautiful and just gorgeous and perfect for spring. The other one, Harem Rose, I don't wear quite as often. This one is a musky kind of, I would say, a musky, almost creamy rose. Very nice if you like more of a kind of a musty kind of rose. Harem Rose is a good choice, and it's completely, both of these are completely unisex, I should point out. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman for either of these, but definitely I associate more with springtime and I definitely reach for them. This one probably the most. I don't wear Harem Rose quite as often. The last on the list for spring is a bit of a cliche. It's Creed Aventus. I do enjoy it. I think it smells great. It works well on my skin. It makes me happy when I smell it. I love the muskiness of it. Everyone talks about the pineapple and the birch, but it's the muskiness that I like. It's got this manly kind of musk smell to it that just smells awesome. I really like Aventus. It smells great on me. I've got very, very little left of my 30ml, so I'll have to get another bottle at some point. This one and Royal Oud are my favourites from Creed. I'll own a bottle of Royal Oud one day, but at the moment I've only got Aventus. But definitely all season in my opinion, but if I had to say one, I think it works really well in spring and summer, but yeah, I'll be reaching for that obviously this year. And that's it. Those are the fragrances in my collection I associate typically more with the spring season, and ones I'll be reaching for more frequently in the next few months. Hope you enjoyed the video. Those are just my choices. They're not particularly recommendations for anyone else to buy. I'm literally telling you what I wear myself and what I enjoy personally. So don't think of it as this is telling you what to buy. I don't do lists that way. This is literally my personal taste, which is very personal to me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you again next time with another one. Take care, everyone.